Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As promised, in today's video I'm going to do a collection update. You'll have to bear with me. I have all their certificates right here next to me, bar one baby who I know, so I put my certificates in like a file so none of them get lost, but I actually have two files because I've got a lot of babies and I can't find that other file, and I'm pretty positive it's under the bed. So I have this bed with a storage thing under it. Oh, what's that? And I'm pretty sure it's under there, and I haven't been able to go through it because I'd already started getting the babies out and prepping them in their position. So when I get to that baby, I will say that, but I do have her certificate. It's just in the other file under the bed, which will now play on my mind for the rest of the day, and I will have to get it out after this so it can be with the rest of them, because things like that stress me out. So we're starting over here with two of my boys, and you've seen these two boys before. This is George and this is Crew. That's the names I've given them. But these two babies are Reborn Michael Asleep by Bountiful Baby, and he is the most expensive in my collection. So I will say, when I get to the least expensive, who was my least expensive? Oh, I know, I found her. But I will say in my my tour when I go around, but George was my most expensive, and so yeah, I've got Reborn Michael here. And then next to him is Crew, who is Reborn Kai by Gudrun Legler. Oh, I do this every time, guys. I'm so sorry if I pronounce any of the artists, the sculptors' names wrong. I'm just not very good at remembering them, which is frustrating, I know. But yeah, I do have him, and he's sitting next to his brother, and they're both dressed very sweet. These are two of my favourite boys. Moving on to my little next to me crib. So in the next to me crib, I have two of my babies. I have my biggest toddler and my little cutie patootie, who is chilling down here. And this little kit is the Yale kit by the same sculptor as my Crew, and his name is Teddy, and he's very sweet. He's a lovely little open-eyed baby. He's got like a bluey green glass eyes with this beautiful curly blonde hair. And then we'll move on to my big girl. So here she is. This is Miss Charlotte, who I've nicknamed Lottie. When you hear me talk about her in my videos, she is Lottie a lot of the time. And she is the Sandy Sculpt. She's gorgeous. She's got an open mouth, so I give her a modified dummy. I just cut them down. And she's got beautiful, beautiful brown rooted hair and lovely little glass blue eyes. And she's wearing a little outfit today, so she looks really sweet with her little shoes, because she's my little standing girl. She is gorgeous. I absolutely love this doll so much. And then we can move on to these two little beauties. So on the left, I have Laura by Bonnie Brown, and on the right, I have Quinlan by Bonnie Brown and Adri Stowett, however you pronounce that. I did say at the beginning I would butcher some of the names, and I am really sorry, and I should probably learn them, being a doll collector. And these are my beautiful little frog-legged girls, and their painting is so different because they were done by completely different artists, but they are both so stinking cute and so beautiful. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. So one has painted and one has rooted hair. So my Laura has rooted hair, and she's very pinky and newborn toned. And then Quinlan, I just want to show this hand because it's my favourite little feature of Quinlan, is this hand and this little crease. She's very peachy, a peachy colour. I'd say like a peaches and cream newborn colour. And she's also gorgeous. Her eyelashes are a little bit crazy on her right eye, but that's my bad for how I've wrapped it. But these two are so sweet. Two of my favourite kits, and if anyone wants me to do a size comparison between these two, I'll happily do that. They are also just amazing kits to have, so if you would like to have a close look at them, let me know in the comments and I will happily do that. They are amazing. And then we'll move over here to my little rocker, and I have this beautiful little girl, and this is the Livia kit, again by Gudrun Legler. I don't want to say her last name again because I feel like I just butcher it and I feel really bad. And she is absolutely stunning. There's her certificate. She was bought second hand, so whoever had her first has laminated this, but I don't mind because at least it stays intact. She is gorgeous. She's currently on, because I've said this before, I hated her body. The body that she's on, I need to get her a new one. So she's currently on a cuddle body, but I think she looks really good on it. And she has got the most amazing blue eyes and this beautiful rooted auburn hair. And I love this kit. She is so gorgeous. I really like this baby. And I've called her Hazel. And she is really sweet. I do really like her. And then if we move on to the bed for these four lovelies. Over here in the pillow, I have Maddie by Bonnie Brown. And she's so cute. Look at that face. How can you not like her? She's a big girl. She's very heavy. I really, really like her. She has the painted hair. She's just stunning. She's got really beautiful glass blue eyes. And for the longest time, I've struggled with a name for her. So I've just been calling her Maddie again. You know me, guys. I'm just switching it up altogether. And then if we move on over here to my little Poddle Pod, we've got Manuela, and she's so beautiful. Now this is the girl where her whose COA is under the bed, and I'm kind of sad about that. But she was a prototype. She's got beautiful painted hair and really sweet light lashes, and she's such a beautiful baby. I bought her off Shell. You've probably seen her before on Shell's channel, and I really love this girl. I love this girl, and I called her Jules just because she's so tiny. One of my favourite little girls in my collection. She's just so snuggly. I love snuggling this girl so much. And then we can move on to my chunky girl. So this is the Peaches sculpt. Oh, I feel like I've skipped people here. No, I haven't. We're on the right one. I'm just going through my COAs as I go through. This is the Peaches sculpt by Cassie Brace. She's bloody cute. She's really chunky. One of my favourites. Really chunky. She's got rooted brown hair and eyelashes. And she is really sweet. I love this girl because she is super chunky. And it just makes me really happy to see her. When I look at her, I think, wow. And last but not least, over here in the Dock Tot, I have Josie, who's by Olga Orr. I think that's how you say her name. And she was the cheapest baby in my collection because she was a trade baby. So I traded her with one of my old babies, and I think she's stunning. She's definitely a grow on me kit. That's exactly what Shell said she would be, and she really has grown on me a lot. And she's got these beautiful big glass blue, light blue eyes and painted hair. She is so pretty. I love this baby. She's gorgeous in photos, and overall just a really pretty girl. So if we loop back around, they're the girls and boys that are out currently. So here is a little overview of them all out. And then I wanted to just talk about these kits. So these are also other babies that I have in my collection and aren't currently out. So I have the Honey kit, and I bloody love this girl. She is so cute, and her little expression is to die for. And she has been sent off to have a fresh coat of varnish put on her. So I don't send them with the COAs. I never have, I never will. But that's where she currently is. I have one special baby, which is my Sienna Ray kit, and she is in storage. I don't like having her out because she's a real special baby to me, so I don't like handling her well. So she is in storage and she's stored very well. I still have her in my collection. The next girl I have is Rosalie, and I haven't had her out in a while. She's really cuddly and I love her, but I do want to get her a cuddle body so I can have her out more, because it's her legs that are a little bit awkward for me, and I really do like having a little snuggle with them, so she isn't out either. So last but not least is my Charlotte by Laura Lee Eagles. Now she's not out because I've taken her off her body to give my Hazel, who was in the rocker over there, a body. So that's the only reason she's not out, is because she's ahead currently. And I feel pretty bad about it, but she is just ahead. But she is another girl that's out. So I am now at that time of the month again where I'm ready to switch out the next babies, because like I said, they live in this room and they aren't ever, I don't have a lot of storage in here, so I have to be mindful of who I choose. So in the comment section below, and I'll have a look by the end of today, I want you to tell me which babies I should have out this month. And I usually have 3 out. The only one that will always most likely be out is Miss Lottie, and that's just because she's a big girl and it's hard to store. Have you seen these marks, by the way, on my wall? I've done that by moving this around. Just, we're not going to tell my partner about that because he'll be quite mad. But I want you to decide what baby I should have out. If you can't remember the name I've given, that's totally fine. Just put their kit name in the comment section and I will choose 3 plus Lottie to have out. And I will check my comments tonight and I'll decide who is staying out then. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know a lot of it wasn't fantastic. It's hard to get them all out because there's so many of them and I have to take, because obviously I store them in their little individual bins in my in this spare room, so it's like having to unwrap them because I wrap them really well when I store them because I don't want to do any damage to them. So you just let me know who you would like to see out and I can make some videos with them babies. I'm super excited to see who you pick. I like letting you guys pick because I really struggle to pick who stays out, so it's always a little bit of a tough one. So I'm just still doing my little pan around. But please let me know who should be out and who you would like to see some videos of. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.